to journal a few days in March in my A5 Hobonichi Day Free, and I have a few things I've accumulated here, things I've gotten in recently. I got in these Redbubble stickers of some artist themed stickers. I was wanting some more of those. I also got an order from Bai Bun and some of her adorable new stickers. I love her, especially her like Creative Juices stickers. So I'm just kind of sorting through and getting things in their place, or there's some that I'm using in my journal pages themselves. So I am just kind of getting my little stack processed here and getting ready to begin. This bit of cute deli paper is from a restaurant we went to, and it's got these little adorable little croissants all over it. And so I saved a scrap of it, actually a few scraps, and I'm sticking part of that down on the day that we went to eat there. And then looking for some stickers. We also did some grocery shopping, so sticking in grocery shopping sticker. This is one of my past Patreon sheets, and I am sticking that new day in there. I thought it went nicely with that camera that's by Pocket Journal Pam. And just finding the little bits and pieces that I want to use on these pages. This is the day that I got in my Bai Bun order, so I'm trying to put together a little tip in here. I kind of end up changing my mind. I have a journal that I put other things in that kind of don't fit in this one, and so I think I'll just end up saving it for that, because I have some other things I want to put on this page. So I just settle for putting one of her stickers and a little bit of washi tape, just to kind of note that that's the day I got my Bai Bun order. I also had a reception at a gallery show this day, so I put an image in of the postcard that had been sent out for that. I'm pulling out my complexion set of Prima Marketing watercolors. Well, it's mostly that. I have also added in some other watercolors of my own in that center row. But I'm just wanting to paint in some trees here. We are getting ready to do a little building project, and we just kind of tromped around out there figuring out exactly where it goes and, marking it out and everything. And there's some trees there, and I just enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day. Just enjoyed being out there. So I painted in these little watercolor trees to go with these little girl sticker flakes. I'm not sure where those came from. The birds are from one of my Patreon sheets. I had these little bunny stickers because my husband and I did a little shopping this evening. We had had a wedding earlier in the day and just stayed in town and got groceries and ate out and did some other shopping. And I put these little bunny stickers because we went to a store and found little Easter treats for our grandkids that'll be the ones that'll be coming here for Easter, so I kind of made note of that. I'm pulling out this sheet of florals that will actually be for my April patrons, so there's a little sneak peek. I worked on painting those this morning of this day that I'm working on, and so I cut out one of those to include on the page. The date here is March 25th, and the wedding that we had that day was at 3:25, so that was just a clever little thing they did, and they had several little humorous things in the wedding, so it was kind of fun to attend. I got these stickers at Dollar Tree, and like I had said, I've been looking for some more art stickers because that's what most of my time is spent doing. And they are dimensional, but all you have to do is peel off that little square of, the little foam sticky square and stick them down. So I was pretty happy with that find. I don't put much like political commentary or world events on these pages because I keep them mostly to my personal life, but I did make a little note of a newspaper here with headlines, and I do try to include that once in a while just because I think it will be interesting to go back and look at, in later years. Here I'm pulling out my journal and flipping it back so that I don't have that hump to deal with as I work in it. I'm putting in some little running shoes off of one of my past patron sheets. I didn't run, but I did do some walking that day, so I made note of that. I'm pulling out my watercolors to kind of paint in my little newspaper here. I really love using watercolor on this Tomoe River paper. I love how it works on there and how it looks and adds color to the page, and mainly just because it's kind of fun to do. These are some new core watercolors I got. Well, most of them are in this palette, and they're just very bright and vivid, so I have been enjoying using those. You can see from my little swatches at the top that just how intense the colors are. I'm reaching for one of my Emont markers in kind of a craft color to draw in a little paper sack. We had gotten takeout from a local restaurant this evening, and kind of want to make note of that first time we had eaten there, and we have a small town, so not many options, so really hope that they can stay in business and do well. And so I just drew out that little paper sack and added some watercolor to it. Then I just added in a heading with a Tombow pen. I'm using this to kind of mark a place to reserve a photo that I want to put in. I'll go print that. My little pocket printer needs charged, and so I can't print that right at the moment. So I'll just go print it on my computer. And I'm magically back with those pictures, and I will get that one stuck in. I've done some collage work on this day, and I have a 4-day collage workshop coming up this summer, so these were some examples for that. But I did kind of an Earth Day theme with them, kind of in thinking about April and Earth Day coming up, I guess. And so I just have a picture here of a few of the collage pieces that I did that day, and I thought these little scissors off of one of my own patron sheets would be a cute addition to this page. Adding some detail to that paper sack and then some journaling. And that's about all I have for this page. The dates on these 2 pages are by Loveland's Life, and I really love those. On the 24th, I had also done some of those watercolor florals, so I'm sticking down a photo of that, as well as looking for one of my art stickers that would be appropriate for the page. I end up deciding why not just put down one of those watercolor flowers, so that's what I end up doing. I think I chose, yes, the hydrangea. As I mentioned, this is just one of several sheets that my April patrons will be receiving. So I always like to kind of try them out myself. You know, just kind of, is the size appropriate? Is, you know, anything need adjusted with it before I give it to my patrons? I'm using purple to journal here. I kind of forget about multiple colors, and I thought the purple would be perfect. I worked on preparing for taxes the rest of the day, my business taxes, and every year I say I need to do a little better job of being organized. I keep everything, but I don't necessarily have it in, you know, all organized format, and so I kind of have to go organize this time of year every year, and it's a little bit overwhelming. So that little book where I keep my accounting, I actually use a Hobonichi Weeks. And pile of receipts is to represent that situation. And then I grab a little green washi to fill in the other page, and that's it for this week. And thanks for watching.